Regret deeply, Private Harold Wilbert Roselle has been officially reported to have died 16th April 1945 as a result of wounds received in action. Stop.
Heather Weber knew her uncle died during the Second World War, but she didn't know he'd left his mark on a small village in the Netherlands, just days before his death at the hands of a German sniper. Until one day, out of the blue, a Dutch journalist contacted her family.
Ernst explained that he had found a tree in Holland with the initials HWR, Toronto, Canada, and he said, I've been doing research, and I believe that tree with those initials on it happened to have been done by your, I think, uncle.
The connection happened after Arbouw spent weeks sifting through archives and firing off emails to Canadian officials. And in the summer of 2015, Weber and her daughter went to the village of Eld to meet him.
So he picked us up, and we got to go to Holland, and we got to see the tree, we got to see where my uncle is buried, so it was just amazing.
What was that like when you got there?
You know, you're standing there and you're looking at that tree, and you know that the last time probably that Harold was actually alive was standing beside this tree. And it just gave me goosebumps.
Weber and her family are still in touch with Arbouw, and right now he's in Ottawa doing research for a new book on the ordinary Canadians who helped liberate the Netherlands from Nazi occupation.
History tends to focus on the people in charge, the politicians, the officers in the army, the big strategic moves and everything. Well, it wasn't the politicians and it wasn't the officers that liberated the Netherlands. I mean, it was basically just normal boys. Harold Wilbert Roselle was 21 years old, and there are so many boys like him.
That means telling the story of fallen Canadians whose names aren't in the history books, but instead carved onto trees.
It just made it feel that this uncle who I never knew had all of a sudden come to life, and it was very, very exciting.
Lauren Pelly, CBC News, Toronto.